yeah, and I just wanted to say goodnight because we got cut off. But yeah, this is my last night, so I wanted to make sure I said goodnight to everybody. Just taking my meds and stuff now. Yeah, I'm glad I packed up my car because it's starting to really kind of pour. I can still hear all the little animals outside. But I also hear the rain pounding on my tent. So, alright, that's gonna go with the sheets and towels. Oops, sorry, Looney. Woke Looney up. Looney's pooped. She fell asleep on the floor. Yeah, we got everything mostly packed up. Just Looney's crate, which I left in because she's been going in and at night. At night, she's been waking up and going into her crate. So, just with it open, she's kind of been using it like a little den. So I left that open for her. And, my clothes, tarp I brought in here so it wouldn't get soaked. Same thing with the chair. The chair I brought in so it wouldn't get soaked, and I figured I could clip my light to it because I brought everything else to the car. But I realized I could clip the light to the poles on this. And I got my little fan because that helps me sleep. I'm the type of person that needs to sleep with white noise. So that's what my little fan is for. It's a little chilly, so I'm going to put on my sweater. My little lightweight bed sweater. I don't want to sleep in my jacket, so. Oh. But yeah, we're heading out tomorrow. I have to pack up my camp by like noon or so. I had a lot of. My hip is hurting. Yeah, it's pouring. Luckily, there's a rain thing on the top of the tent, so it doesn't leak. But yes, it is pouring. It's pouring out now. It was drizzling, and now it's kind of pouring. You hear it. So, what was I talked to my friend Kaylee. That's what I was texting back and forth with her. Well, when my phone cut out, when the last live stream cut out. And we were kind of making our plan for tomorrow to hang out. Like I said, I have to pack up here by like 12 or so. But I can't really see until like 2 or 3. So I have to like find something to do with myself for a couple hours in between. Not quite sure what, but she has like a reporter coming. She's got a reporter coming to do a report on like what she's been doing up here with the Humane Society and the whole workshop thing she just did, I guess. At 2 o'clock at her campsite. So she's like, he should be out of there by like 3 at the latest, so so for like 2 or 3 hours, I don't know, I gotta figure out something to do. And then yeah, I'm gonna end up not getting on back on the road to go home until a little later, so if I spend like 2 hours with her, tops, I won't be heading home till like 5. I'm not gonna get home till like late, but honestly I do prefer driving later at night because my eyes. And it doesn't get dark until 8 o'clock anyway, so if I drive from like 5 p.m. to 6, 7, 8, 9, 9:30 or something, only the last hour or so of that journey will be dark because it doesn't get fully dark until almost 9. So it's like between 8:30 and 9 is when it makes its journey to darkness. it starts getting dark at like 8, and then by 9 it's like more dark. Like almost completely dark. So I don't know, it's not that big a deal. I just don't want to be tired. I have to make sure I take my meds and don't get too tired. So I do have to make sure I sleep soon. Those meds that I had one more med I had to take. Did I take it out? It's over here. I just hope it's not too rainy tomorrow, because we were either going to go to a cafe or go to her campground and like walk the dogs around and stuff, because she has a dog back at her campground, her dog Joshua, who I've been wanting to meet. So I was like, oh, if we went to your campground, I'd get to meet Joshy. They call him Joshy. But if it's like rainy and gross, we don't want to spend time outside in the campground. So I was like, well, she like asked me what I want to do, and I was like, well, if it's nice out, it probably makes more sense to like enjoy the time outdoors and walk the dogs around and stuff. But if it's gross out and rainy, then we should probably just go and get out of the rain and stuff ourselves silly. So I was like, let's just kind of let the weather decide for us, you know. So if it's rainy like this and continues to rain, then we'll go to a cafe. And if it's nice out, then we'll go meet up at her campground. And I'll get to hang out and see her RV and meet her doggy and that kind of stuff. So we'll see. But that's the plan for tomorrow, is we're like, there's a somewhat of a plan actually set in stone finally to actually hang out. So even if it's a short trip, it's something. When everyone's like adults with their own stuff going on, it's hard to coordinate time to see each other. And I mean, she's up here on business, like it's more of a business trip for her, so. Or at least like it's part of her nonprofit. Part of the workshop, she was saying like this whole year she hasn't really taken a paying client. That's why today she finally had an actual paying client from Boston that she took. But this whole year, the greatest adventure thing that she's been doing has all been like nonprofit basically. So, and she's like, I haven't taken a paying client and it's been hurting. Like I can feel it, you know? So she took one today, is why we couldn't spend time together today, because she was back in the mountains. She had no data service, like just like I did the other day. Hi, Heather. Like when I was in the mountains the other day, I completely lost service, and that's what happened to her today. So I didn't hear from her until just like a little while ago, I guess. I was on live stream, but I saw her. When my battery was about to die, I plugged my phone back in, and then I saw that she had texted me like an hour or so ago. But she probably just got back out of the mountains. And I said, yep, I know how that is. That just happened to me yesterday. I was like in the mountains all day and had zero service. So, but yeah, the whole thing has been like a non-profit thing she's been doing, so. But it's still part of like a business trip, because her non-profit is her, like, it's her baby. You know, when you run a non-profit, it's a lot to run and coordinate, and this whole trip has been about like, the whole purpose of it has been promoting that and working on that. So I didn't like expect her to have a lot of time. Yeah, I'm heading to bed right now. I just logged on to say goodnight because I was live and I got cut off, so I figured I'd log back on and say goodnight to everybody. But yeah, anyway, like I was saying, I wasn't expecting her to have like a lot of time to actually hang out. And she doesn't, but it's nice that she's going to make a little bit of time for me, so we'll see each other tomorrow for probably just like an hour or two. Oh, but I'll let you know how that goes, I guess, over the next week. On camera. What I kind of try to do, you just kind of go about your business and talk. Chit chat. Hold on. Just pumping up my air mattress a little more. It always gets like, it just deflates slowly over time. Well, I'm glad you're working on it. Yeah, it gets better the more you do it. The only time I really get shy anymore now is like in public places that are like really crowded. I like feel weird like talking to myself and like filming myself like hello blah 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 blah. Or honestly like when I'm at home with my family, because like it's just awkward to live stream in front of my family. My brothers especially, because they like don't get it and they don't like YouTube. So they make me feel like self-conscious. I feel like more self-conscious, honestly, like in front of the people I know than I don't. You have allergies, so you can't sleep right now. Yeah, mine are really bad too right now. I think I'm actually gonna use some of my nose spray. I have Flonase. I don't use it all the time, but ugh. Oh, it's a little better. They're terrible. Yes, they are. Oh, there's one more med I think I forgot to take. Hold on. Where's that one? And then I need my pain relief cream. My hips are hurting so bad. Mostly my one hip, but honestly both of them are hurting. Sitting on that paddleboard, and then I had fallen. Yes, they had fallen on the paddleboard the first day. I fell on the rocks when I was getting on the boat, and then I walked so much on the mountains. At the Acadia Mountains, I walked so much my hips were hurting. And now today, that was just the way I was sitting on the paddleboard. I was really tense. I was like tensing my legs so I could paddle like really be like heavier. I sit on the board and to paddle, I was like had my legs pushing like this onto the board so that I could like push against it and like put all my strength like into it. So, because it was so hard to paddle today. Doggy sleeping on the floor. She passed out. She had a rough day on the paddleboard too. She a sleepy girl. Yes, she's very sweet. She's a sweetie girl. She's a sweetie girl. Oh. But yeah, man, oh my god, that was, I think, the hardest paddling I've ever done. Like, usually paddleboarding is not that hard, but the wind was like, the wind and the current on that water today was so choppy. The water was choppy, and then the wind was blowing me where I wasn't supposed to be going. It was like, Jesus. Both my paddleboard trips this time have been, like, rough. First one I got lost. Not lost. My paddleboard got lost. Drifted away. This time my paddleboard at least stayed put, but but I kept getting blown in the opposite direction. I am tired. Yeah, we're gonna go to sleep. We're gonna go to sleep. I am very sleepy. Got bags under my eyes. You heard that? What, my burp? I think I burped. Ugh. Where's my tissues? There. I hear the bullfrogs out there. I think the rain's coming down, though. Here, let me put my glasses up here. Glasses go over there. Some more water. Y'all never see me without my glasses on. I wish I could wear contacts. I kind of like not how I look without glasses. But I don't mind my glasses, but sometimes it's nice to see my own face without them. For the same reason these allergies start early in the morning. Well, I think your sinuses also get clogged as you get tired because your whole body just gets like heavy. Mine are usually late at night. I start getting allergies. Well, yeah, early in the morning or late at night. During the day, they kind of clear up. Oh, but I'm also sleeping in the woods, and I was out in the woods picking trees and stuff to make my fire. You weren't here, but I was building a fire earlier, and I was out in the wood like pulling branches and to make kindling for the fire. I look good without glasses. Yeah, I like my face without glasses. My eyes are less buggy. Oh. I can't handle contacts though. My eyes are too sensitive, so I kind of have to wear them. Oh. I get dry eye and light sensitivity, and my eyes they can't handle having stuff put into them. So I'm stuck with the glasses. Those are nice glasses. I mean, they're kind of cheap, but here, I'll turn it around, look at them from this side with the flash. They were very cheap, but they have sparkles. They're purple and they have sparkles. They have like this sparkly stuff on the sides. Sparkles. I don't know if you can see. Sparkly sparkles. So the lens is like really dirty right now. I've been in the woods, so. But it's all sparkly. I don't know, maybe you can see the sparkles more if I put my hand. The flash is almost wiping out the sparkles, but there you go. Now you can see the sparkles. Sparkles, sparkles. Yes, I like the little sparkles. And then they're like a purpley red color. They have this little gemmy thing up in the corner. I don't know. They're nice for how cheap they were. They were like, I got them as like a backup pair so that I had like something extra in case my other ones broke, but I've been wearing them because they're decently stylish. It's just nice to have something different on your face every now and then. I'm gonna order a new pair soon too. I just get to have like different things to wear. You know, like always look the same. I feel like glasses need to be like more of like a fashion statement. It's like you go your whole life when you're like stuck wearing your whole life. And you always just have to wear the same one. So it's actually nice to be able to like change them up and wear different ones. And that's what I like about these websites now that sell them for really cheap, is they're not like the highest quality. They're like a cheap plastic, but you can get them in different shapes and frames and sparkles and whatever. They're not like well made. They're not going to withstand the test of time, but they're cheap and you can get them in different, you know, have things that look different. Oh, watch Looney's dreaming. Hold on, watch. She dreaming. Turn the light off. Looney, are you dreaming? She was kicking her foot. I always tell her she's chasing rabbits in her sleep. Looney, are you chasing rabbits? Sometimes she'll start like huffing and puffing and whining a little bit while she twitches her paw. She'll go like, her name is Looney or Soluna. Her full name is Soluna, but we call her Looney. Looney Loon. But yeah, sometimes she'll start whining in her sleep, going like, because she's dreaming. So I ask her if she's chasing rabbits or if the kitties are teasing her in her sleep. I say, are you chasing the kitties? Are you chasing the kitties? Aww. Did you wake up a little bit? Where's Lucky? Huh? You dreaming about Lucky? Your baby Lucky? Are you dreaming about baby Lucky? You go home and see baby Lucky tomorrow. Her baby kitten. You go see your baby Lucky. Yes, I know you love the kitties. I know you love the kitties. I'm in America. We're in the Acadia Mountains right now. It's in Maine. Camping. It's my last night camping. Oh, the sleepy baby. Sleepy baby. You want to come up on the bed? You come up here. You can come up here, little sleepy. Come on. Yeah, little sleeper. You're up here. You're up here with Mama. Oh, the good sleepy baby. The good sleepy baby. Cuddles. Oh, she's sleepy. She's so sleepy. Such a sleeper. She's gonna be my sleepy cuddle buddy. Yes, oh. Just sleepy baby. Love you. I love my baby. I love my baby. We snuggle with the baby. Sleepy baby. Oh, the sleepy baby. My sleepy baby. My sleepy baby snuggles her little ears. Her little face. Yes. Mama, see your snuggles? Mama, see your snuggles? Oh. Sleepy baby. She's sleepy right here. You can't see her because of the light. No, let me do that way. You can see her. This way. This sleepy. This sleepy baby. My sleepy baby. So sleepy. So sleepy. So sleepy. Yeah. So we're gonna snuggle and go to sleep. Yes, we're gonna snuggle. We're gonna snuggle. Mwah. Okay. Just snuggle. It's snuggliest snuggle baby. Snuggliest baby. Oh. My little sleepy wolf. Little sleepy wolf. Look at the little sleepy wolf. Looney, are you a big sleepy wolf? Are you a big sleepy wolf? My little sleepy wolf. I love you. Look at that sleepy girl. Her little floof. I love her tail. Look at her floofy tail. With a little white, a little tiny white tip. It's like black, and then she's just got a little tiny white tip. You get a little white tip on your tail. This little white floof goes brown, black, white. Just little white tips. Little tips. Frosted tips. Looney's got frosted tips. Yeah, the rain's starting up again. They used to have that hairstyle in the 90s, right? The frosted tips. You remember that? All the boys had frosted tips back in the 90s. Well, that's Looney. She's got her frosted tips. Kind of funny. They're just these random white hairs that stick out at the end of her tail. And then her cute little ears are black tips. Her ears are all black. They're white, and then they're all black tips. I love her ears. She has the cutest little ears. They're like outlined with black. The whole side of it's outlined, and on this side too. See? Show you all the little interesting, unique little things about my dog that I love. Zoomed in, and you see it's like brown, but then just the very outer edge is like, the whole outer edge of her ear is black. Like here, it makes like a line. Like that, and then it's brown in the middle. I've always loved her ears. That was the first thing I noticed about her when she was a puppy. See you later, Aria. I'm going back to bed. Me too, I'm going to bed too. I just can't get over how cute my puppy is. Especially when she's sleeping. I want everyone to appreciate how cute she is, like I do. Everyone needs to appreciate how cute Looney is. And then look at her little nose, her little black nose. I'll show you all the cute little things about her. Oh, did I touch your nose too much? Sorry, you're sleeping. You're sleeping, sleepy girl. And then she has little eyebrows. Cute little eyebrows. Demon dog. No, she ain't a demon dog. She's a sweet little wolf. She has eyebrows. What dog do you know that has eyebrows? She's got these little eyebrows. And then she's got a little black spot right here in the middle of her forehead. Her little love button. Boop. But yeah, my favorite is her ears. The little black, the way it's edged. Her ears are literally edged. So it goes black all the way around the edges. Like an outline. Black all the way in here. on both of them. See, this one too. Black. And then the middle is white. That's like the first thing I noticed about her as a puppy. Her ears were floppy when she was a puppy, so she was like this. When she was a baby, she had little floppies. You had little floppies. You were a little floppy baby. So her ears were all floppy, just a floppiest little floppy baby. Oh, sometimes I do that. I make her ears floppy like this, and I say, "Oh, you're just my baby again." Her little floppies. Her little floppies. The floppy little puppy. Yes, is that how you were? Imagine if she looked like that with those little floppy ears. Would you be a cute floppy-eared dog? She just have little flops. Little flops. I think you'd still be cute. Oh yeah, that's the first thing I noticed was her little ears. And I said, "Oh my God, I need to kiss those little ears." With her little black tips. What did that say? Demon dog. Yeah, I don't know why you call her a demon dog. That's not nice. She's a sweetie dog. She's the sweetest. She's actually been on such good behavior this whole trip. I love her so much. We love you so much. Yeah, I wish everyone loved Looney as much as I love her. She deserves all the love. All the little colors in her fur. You, like, brush it back and they're all different. Each hair is like 3 different colors. See, every single hair is like a different color. There's all black hairs and white hairs all mixed in. It's kind of interesting when you separate her hair and like actually look at it. They call it a goodie. The hair is like banded. So some of the hairs will be like be dark at the base, and then it'll go light, and then it's dark again at the tip. Hi. Hi, sweetie. Yes, it's a sweet baby. You snuggling into your tail. You snuggling into your tail. Sweetie. Sweet. Can I see your little... Yeah. Can you see over here? Yeah, so you can see it over here. The hairs go... You gotta look at like one individual hair and look how it's white at the bottom and then black at the top. Oh, Looney. Don't look at my hairs. Let's see, each individual hair is... There we go. So the hair is like... each one hair is different colors. She's resting. I can't move my arm. Oh, there you go. See? See how all the hairs are white and black? They're like white at the bottom and then black at the tip. White at the bottom, but black at the tip. See? The hairs are like banded. It's cool. Nope, no ticks or fleas. I'm just looking at her cute hairs. They call it a goody, is the type of hair markings that she has. She's sticking her nose on me while I'm trying to look at her hairs. See? I was trying to look at her hairs and she stuck her head on me. No, she's on tick medicine anyway, so she takes Revolution or whatever. Or no, that's what the cats are on. The cats are on Revolution. She's on Simparica Trio. Sorry, I got them mixed up for a second. She resting her head on my hand. Good night, Pollux. I didn't even know you were still here. Oh, the sweet girl. Are you grooming yourself? Little grooms, little grooms. I'll give you little grooms too. Oh. Look at her grooming herself. Little grooms. Groom, 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 groom. But yeah, see? I'll go show you again. The little hairs are all individual. Like one hair is black and white at the same time. Oh, there you going. You lay down? There you go. And her black hairs are cool. Her top hairs are like, I think, 3 different colors. Alright, she says, Mommy, stop messing with my hair. Alright, stay here. Stay here, I'll stop messing with your hairs. I'll stop messing with your hairs. Go lay down. Go lay down. She's saying, I just want to sleep. Alright, lay down, Mama. Take your turtle. Take your turtle. Eat your turtle. Lay down. Lay down. Right here, go sleep. Lay your bum down. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, lay down. You can lay on the pillow. Okay. Let me just get my blankie so you don't steal it. Are you going to make a nest? Does she make a nest? Sometimes she makes little nests. There you go. Of course, she's going to do it right on top of my blanket so I can't get it. You make a nice nest. Okay. Alright, we're going to go to sleep too. Looney wants to sleep. She says, Mommy, stop messing with my hairs. But yeah, I was just showing you how her hairs are all, they're banded. So like the bottom of the hair, it's like one strand of hair. Each of her single strands of hair on her body are like 3 different colors. So it's like cream at the bottom of the hair. And then a little darker cream. It goes like a shade of cream. It's like white, then like a little darker cream, and then black at the tip. Like cream, like tan. So it goes white at the bottom. Like the very base of the hair where it comes out of her body is like white. And then it turns like cream. And then like creamy tan. And then it turns to like black. At the tips. That's why she's got all the black stripe down her back. It's all her little tips of her little hairs are all black. It's cool. I love looking at her little individual hairs. It's interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep too because I get late early, and I gotta get up. Oh, let me just put on my gel. But yeah, everybody have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for sticking around with me and keeping me company on my camping trip while I camped alone this week with just my dog. It was a little lonely, so it was good to have you guys around to keep me company. I think I'd have been very lonely if I didn't have you guys to talk to, so... Oh, let's put that down for a sec. Oh, I gotta put my gel on here. The benefit of live streaming is that I get you guys to hang out with. Oh, she's too sweet. Hold on. Looney, she's sleeping on my leg. The sweetest girl. I'm just putting my gel on my hip, so it looks like Looney's gonna sleep on me. Keep me company. She is the sweetest. No demon dog here. She's just a sweet girl, so I'm just putting my Voltaren gel on my hip. Hurts. Yeah, we're gonna turn out our light, so everybody have a good night, and I'll see you guys potentially tomorrow. I don't know, I'm gonna be, like I said, trying to go hang out with a friend, so I won't be live streaming at that point, but possibly before or after. Sometimes when I'm in the car, on my long drive, I start live streaming so that I can keep myself awake. So I might end up live streaming like later in the day tomorrow while I'm driving, because it keeps me awake sometimes to just start chatting to the camera. So, because I don't have anyone to talk to in the car to keep me awake, so I put on the camera and start talking to you guys. So, yeah, everybody sleep well. Love y'all. Take care. Good night. Bye. You say night to Looney again, because she's the cutest. Good night, Looney. You say good night to everybody. Oh, she's kissing my feet too. She snuggles in.